Hi, folks. Brian Anderson.
All right, here we go. Play now online.
Two fantastic analysts, Grant Hill and Brett
Upcoming
Berry at the
rap.
table, and our reporter,
This
Alan
dub.
LaForce.
Man up. All right,
Here's
where you
Harden.
going?
And
Ooh.
then Harden with the jam.
Okay, we
And
got
so
something
often
there.
you see Harden flick the ball up there off the bounce, so it's cool to see
Oh,
him elevate
Blake, you
and
want something?
hammer it through.
Want some of this work? Yeah, stay up there, Blake.
Right side, Paul.
It's like,
Outside for
he
Booker.
open. Oh, that was
It's Bridges on the wing. Second
small.
chance shot.
Too small, coach.
Here's Ayton. And another shot. And Ayton with the stuff.
Yeah, if Ayton can get in that kind of position, he can be a bully on the inside.
Don't let him do that again.
And Harden gets the double
I'm
team.
doing that all day.
Kick out to Brown.
Yeah.
And it's going to be a 3-second call.
That was a fluke that
Now,
first.
Grant, these are two efficient offensive teams. In your experience, how much of that is your roster and how much is strategy and coaching?
Well, definitely most of it is talent. But hey, great coaching can make a significant difference unlocking that potential.
Outside Paul. Pass to Crowder.
Okay. There you go. Good take, boy.
Soft touch off the glass.
Getting bumped after the shot, no problem for Jay Crowder.
Get some work done.
Down low.
There you go. Shut up. Shut up.
Griffin with it.
Yeah.
Now guarded by Ayton. On the wing, Harden. Uneasy, too, on the layup. Harden's got his second basket.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Way to beat him.
And
Go,
Crowder
Jay.
with the jam.
That's a good find from Ayton, understanding the defensive scheme, and he just waited for his teammate to be open.
Here's Harden.
Oh, yeah, good thing.
It's hauled in by the Suns. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule. They lost to the Rockets.
And their body language was unimpressive.
I see the mismatch.
They looked defeated much of the night, and because of it, they took the L.
Yeah, and they didn't get, like, blown out in that game, but it felt deflating, and it felt like they got crushed. They could not get anything going, no matter who they had out on the court.
Now here's Booker. And Bridges, here we go. The kick out to Paul.
He open.
He drops it from range.
Working without the ball, CP3 with zero hesitation, letting that one go.
Cut the baseline.
And he's going for the oop
There
here.
we go. Yeah, let
And
him
here's
shoot that.
Griffin
Let him shoot
outside.
that.
He can't hit that
Shot
time.
he won.
The Suns go the other way with it. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Brooklyn this season.
Last season, they got swept in a 2-game season series against this opponent. I'm sure they're looking for payback tonight.
And this, one of the few opponents who really stuck it to them during what was an otherwise excellent season for them. You're right, they've got to have revenge on their minds tonight.
He open.
Tries the 9-footer. Right wing. Here's Payton. And he drives in. Outside for Booker. To the inside. And McGee with the stuff.
Oh my. What a display of effort.
That's his bread and butter, right? Chasing down the boards.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
Now here's Johnson. Shot clock at 6. Aldridge left side. Will it go? The shot misses. Great D that time from McGee. And it's LaMarcus Aldridge with the foul. That's his first foul. The Suns making a switch here.
Let's get that bench in. We got the bench in. Shit, later. Let's go.
And the Nets making a change here.
Go bench.
The Suns leading.
Crossover.
Here's Payton. And he's going to the line for 2.
Foul,
The
coach.
official saw contact while he was going up. It goes on Kevin Durant.
Now, Elfrid Payton still has that size at the point guard, which can be difficult for a diminutive guard. He uses it that time to draw contact.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. Always a decent playmaker. Elfrid Payton has really improved his vision and awareness.
Some of that's experience, and some of that's being put in a position to succeed. I agree. It seems like he's found his comfort zone.
Pass to Shamet. Back to Payton. Here's Shamet. Going inside.
All the way.
That one goes in.
Can't guard you.
I just love the ball movement.
Right side Harden.
Hands up. Hands up. Hands up, Magic. Hands up, Magic.
And he finishes. That makes him 4 out of 5.
Inside Harden is such a tough cover. You know he's clever enough to turn any good defense into a foul.
Shamet, no good. Brooklyn trailing.
Steal, man. Hands up. Hands up.
Left side Durant. Outside Harden.
Go, JaVale. Strap up. Strap up, JaVale.
Pass to Bembry. 5 on the clock. Back to Harden. Lets it go from 14. And the Nets tack on 2 more.
You like to see Harden knocking down the mid-range shot. When he doesn't ignore that area of the floor, the defense has a much tougher job to do. And you can't leave the basket unprotected. Bad things will happen to you.
Yeah, that was just way too easy.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
Let's go.
Your Brooklyn Nets.
Go make an adjustment, boy.
Just 4 seconds left to play in the first. Good scoring in this one as we conclude the first quarter. Suns ahead, leading by 8. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return.
Bang. Your Brooklyn Nets.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
We all know good ball movement is what most coaches harp on, and their passing's been excellent so far.
Well, everybody just feeling the energy of the basketball as they moved it around, and lots of hands were touching it.
Where you going?
Pass to Aiden. Got a hand on it.
So Griffin using the vertical on defense. That's a scary thought.
Harris' shot is good.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
And the basket by Bridges.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
To the right side. Stolen by Bridges. Here's Booker. Offensive rebound. Out to Bridges. From the arc. Another 3 for Phoenix.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
And here's Brown for 3. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt. Booker with it. Now guarded by Harris. Back to Booker. Launches it. Oh, he can't sink it. He's 0 for 3.
Not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
It's Booker on the wing. And some new faces and new places this year, Greg. How long do you think it takes for a new player to fit in?
Well, you know, some players never fit in, but depending upon the style, it varies from player to player.
And again, it's the Nets missing. Pass to Aiden. Crowder outside. Now Aiden. Just 5 to shoot.
Too small, coach. Too small. Too small.
The kick out to Paul. Back to Aiden.
Too small.
With the clock winding down. Hauled in by Brown.
Oh, you can tell right there he just wanted to go for the jam, but the defense too good and distracting.
Carter on the wing. Harris outside. Tipped away. Paul with a steal. Here's Crowder. And Crowder with the jam.
Well, great instincts of Paul there, solid at creating havoc in the open court and then coming up with a steal.
Some people don't give Chris Paul enough credit for his outstanding shooting, but he can knock it down. You can't give him any room. Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Paul with a steal. To the middle. Another shot. Out to Bridges.
Last 2 minutes to play. Second quarter.
Pass to Booker. Clock at 6. Oh, persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
Next.
Booker's got his first bucket of the night.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get loud for your Brooklyn Nets.
A minute 50 left in the first half of this one. Well, Grant, Chris Paul just gets more and more reliable as a shooter, even after all these years in the league.
Yeah, I mean, he's always been smart with his shots, but he has great efficiency for a guard, and he could easily put up bigger scoring numbers, but that's not his focus.
Here's Payton. The Nets making their last shot. From deep, Johnson. And James Harden pulls it down. That's a foul called on Cameron Johnson. That's his first foul. And the Suns making a change here.
Substitution for the Suns.
And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. DeAndre Ayton being the #1 pick in 2018, his potential is obvious. With this team on the rise, he's looking to impose his will on a nightly basis. Ayton said, quote, "I know how hard I work and what kind of a player I am. I'm trying to take over every possession, being more dominant every game."
Oh, scary thought, Allie. Thanks. Basket's good.
The defense so concerned with Shamet and his shot-making ability, he makes the play that time.
Wow! Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
A nice shot by Millsap.
Well, there's a couple things that Patty is working on to be a better player in this league, and finding the open man is one of them.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Patrick Mills. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Pass to Payton. With the drive. Kicks it to Kaminsky. To the paint. That bucket makes it 3 for 5.
Good show of confidence. Payton looking good, trying his luck from the interior that time.
Harden from outside. Count that one. He's 8 for 10 from the field now.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Off target at the rim. And so that brings the first half to a close.
Ayton got 10 boards.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. The Suns leading. Crowder outside. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Crowder was in high demand as a free agent in 2020. A lot of people wanting his toughness on their roster.
And with Crowder's free agency, teams saw what he brings to the table.
Well, he's a good defender, and he's relentless on that end, and he just brings that kind of toughness that a lot of coaches are relying on, and they know that's important in the postseason.
And he wastes no time coming out of the break.
Booker with it. Pass to Crowder. For three. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker.
3.
Crowder's got 11.
And the defense has to bottle him up before Jay Crowder gets it going.
Here's Griffin.
That's it.
The shot no good. Ooh, excellent D there from Ayton.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Ayton with a screen.
Good.
Inside. And Ayton with the stuff.
And Ayton just up over the top at his size to throw that one down.
Outside Harden. Harris outside. And the three off target. Down low. Here's Crowder. And Crowder with the jam.
You count on Jay Crowder for defense and for effort and for toughness. Man, when he's filling it up, they'll take it.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Pass to Ayton. And the layup is good. Ayton's got 4 points this quarter.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Out to Harris. And we're going to have a jump
Oh
ball.
yeah, oh yeah. Clap it up.
Pass to Harden. The kick to Durant. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
On the wing, Crowder. Here's Ayton. Oh, denied by Durant.
Instinct, timing, length. KD, great D.
The Suns making a switch here. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. The kick out to Johnson. Yes, and it's Booker with the
Third,
setup. Johnson's got his first 3 points of the game. And Grant, your dad played pro football. You think that players who grew up around pro sports have an advantage?
Yes, B.A. Obviously, being around a professional athlete, understanding the dedication, the sacrifice, the work that goes into it, really, I think, helped me at an early age as I was developing in a different sport.
That's a foul called on Cameron Johnson. That's foul number 2 for him.
Sun substitution. Next, timeout. All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get loud for your Brooklyn Nets.
A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. On defense, the Suns. Pass to Mills. And it's off from three-point range.
Last 2 minutes to
It's
play.
Booker on the wing.
Third quarter.
The kick out to Paul. Here's Bridges. Back to Paul. Ooh, Griffin with the steal. And pushing it up the floor. Here comes Brooklyn. And it's slammed in by Durant.
And Durant still has that flush, just an easy deuce for him.
Paul. Out to Bridges. Money on the 19-footer. Bridges has got 7.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
And of course, Kevin Durant signing a big extension this summer, fresh off a gold medal for the U.S., where he was the most dominant player in the world in Tokyo. And now locked in his next 4 years with the Brooklyn Nets. A great deal for him and a great deal for his squad.
Now here's Paul. He's got 6. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Patrick Mills. That'll be a second foul of the game.
I have to admit, I mean, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
51 seconds left in the third.
And Jay Crowder moving it to the open man.
Crowder with a steal. And they're running. Here's Bridges. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line.
For Phoenix.
James Harden picks one up.
1 time from the line.
That's good from Bridges. And Mikal Bridges, man, has he grown in this league, growing more and more deadly with that shot.
Yeah, I mean, he's increased the amount of threes he takes. He's gone from average shooter to a great one. A fantastic option to have out there on the wing. He's shooting well, doing his best to keep this offense in gear, but he hasn't had a lot of support.
Left side, Payton. Oh, and makes it
Work
with
him,
a kiss.
Elfrid, work him.
Payton's got 10.
Throughout the second half, they've achieved excellent efficiency on the offensive end.
Wow.
8 seconds left in the third quarter.
All the way.
And he drops it in from the low post.
Elfrid Payton.
Crowder's got 9 points now in the second half. Here's Durant. And it's slammed in by Durant. And so it's Phoenix feeling confident. 18-point lead to end that quarter. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Timeout called, Brooklyn.
And there's nothing more frustrating for a coach than seeing his team giving up a bunch of second chance points. That's going to be the main topic during this timeout.
Get t-shirts, and they're free. Who wants what? Come on, make some noise. All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get loud for your Brooklyn Nets.
A difficult situation for Brooklyn. Here's Harden. Johnson with the defensive effort. Here's Shamet. Three-pointer, no good. Outside Harden. Pass to Thomas. And here's Aldridge. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Harden. That shot missing. Johnson with the defensive effort. Oh, and here we go again. The Suns on the break. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Aldridge.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Brooklyn on D. It's an 18-point game. And the baseline jumper goes down.
Now, how smooth is Devin Booker's J right there, and inside the arc, he nails it.
Back to Harden. Outside Durant. With efforts to grow the game in Europe and Asia and Africa, really everywhere from the NBA. Grant, how do you see the future of this game?
Well, I think it lies in the young international stars. I mean, you see guys like Luka and Nikola Jokic from Europe and Joel Embiid from Africa. I think we'll see more and more of that as the league and the popularity of basketball grows overseas. I mean, those guys will have the drive and the examples to succeed overseas.
And the defense from Millsap definitely has an impact on the trajectory of that one.
Harden from outside. That shot is off. And Phoenix the other way now. They host the Hawks after this one. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road. And the shot goes in. Crowder's got 11 points here in the second half.
I mean, as good a passer as we've ever seen in the NBA. Chris Paul setting up a great look that time.
He's been off this whole period, unable to sustain any kind of consistency.
First team foul.
Man, good whistle there.
Now at the line.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Suns?
I like how they've taken the high percentage shot in the paint. In the first half, we saw them doing it, and they've continued to succeed as the game has worn on.
The other impressive part about their offense tonight has been their ability to get inside off the bounce. Lots of points in there.
Now here's Harden. Pass to Bembry. Now here's Harden. On the take. And that one is stuffed right through.
Though he does have a scorer's mindset, Harden's vision and experience playing alongside some of the best talent in the league have made him an awesome playmaker.
And Crowder with the jam.
He's been an absolute marksman the entire second half. Hard to imagine what anyone can do right now to slow him down.
Griffin's shot is off. To the inside. And the basket by Bridges.
And this kind of distribution is something that Devin Booker is only going to improve upon.
Outside Harden. Here's the three. And Ayton pulls it down.
Something's off about him this quarter.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to over the top.
Are you kidding me? Wow.
Amazing.
Man. And anytime Crowder gets to the rim, he likes to send a message.
Griffin's shot is off.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
Yeah, you can see when it's that close, players reacting to, oh man, we just missed that one. Maybe they'll get another chance at it.
And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul of the game. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Here's Griffin. And Griffin slams it in.
And Griffin playing with heart. Like how he slams that one home right now, dominating in the paint.
Pass to McGee. And McGee with the stuff.
The helper.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Suns.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And it's a performance that will signify their 5th win of the year.
And having this win on the books might give them a little mental advantage the next 2 times these squads meet.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for DeAndre Ayton.
I liked his aggressiveness here tonight, especially on the glass. He was not messing around.
Phoenix with the ball. They're on a 14-4 run. And McGee with the stuff.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
Now here's McGee. The kick out to Johnson. Launches a 3. Counted from distance.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Loved it. The guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
What an incredible ankle breaker to help create space for a shot.
Yes, it's good.
Great handle that time. Sometimes Payton pulls some things out that you just can't guard against.
And here's Mills for three. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Left side, Johnson. So it's the Suns winning this one easily. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect to...